I have a new mission. It has been reported that many people are dying while watching a PowerPoint presentation. The only element that all of these PowerPoints have in common is that they break the redundancy principle. Let's find out what's going on.
In your neighborhood, who you gonna call?
Have you ever found yourself lost through a PowerPoint presentation? Have you ever found yourself unable to understand the basic concepts being explained through the PowerPoint? If this is the case, I want you to know that you are not alone, and most likely that is not your fault. By the end of this post, you should be able to 1. Describe what the redundancy principle is, and 2. Explain the psychology behind the redundancy principle. The redundancy principle states that explaining complex graphics with audio and a redundant text can actually hurt the learning process. In other words, people learn better from graphics and audio than from graphics, audio, and the narration presented on the text. This is the perfect example of a slide that breaks the redundancy principle. As you can see, there is a sound, images, and text that work simultaneously and make it difficult to follow. Psychology can help us understand the redundancy principle. This is what happens when a learner is paying attention to text, animation, and narration simultaneously. What they experience is a cognitive overload, which actually prevents them from learning. Now we're going to check out our learning process. Question: which definition best describes the redundancy principle? A. Repeating things over and over again hinders learning. B. Text and narrations helps students to learn. C. Explaining complex graphics with audio and text simultaneously hinders learning process. The correct answer is C. Explaining complex graphics with audio and text simultaneously hinders the learning process. Now, what we have learned so far? We learned 1. That the redundancy principle explains that the use of graphics, audio narrations, and text simultaneously hurts the learning process. And 2. Viewers cannot process 2 visual stimuli and 1 audio narration at the same time. That produces a cognitive overload. Now you have learned the importance of respecting the redundancy principle. By doing that, you are going to make your PowerPoints more interesting. You are going to allow your learners to learn more, and also you're going to become a better instructor. Thank you for watching.